Are you thinking about making a move to the Hampton Roads area, but you're not sure which community is right for you? The tapestry of the 7 cities offers so much diversity and opportunity. You'll need to do a little bit of research before making that decision. We've put together a list of criteria that will no doubt help you narrow down your options and find the community that's perfect for you. I'm Rachel, and this is the awesome Jonathan Beasley. We are real estate brokers here in Hampton Roads, and one thing that separates us from the rest of the pack is that we are both homegrown, cornbread eating. Wait a minute, is that even a thing? No, I mean, I like cornbread too, so does William. Anyway, what is a thing is we hope that you get a lot out of this video. And if you do, would you do us the honor of hitting that thumbs up button, ring that bell notification, and subscribe to our channel? That would mean a ton to us and would also ensure that you stay up to date with all of our videos. Now, let's get into it.
Yeah, so when deciding where to buy, one of the first considerations you absolutely have to make, take it from us as locals, is where your commute is going and what it's gonna look like. Yep. So Hampton Roads actually used to be called Tidewater, and that's because we are a coastal area and surrounded by oceans, bays, and rivers essentially everywhere. Tons of places to boat and fish also can create some traffic issues. So as such, being Tidewater, there's tunnels and bridges everywhere, and you have to navigate them essentially from location to location sometimes. So while it may not be necessary to live where you work, you will want to consider how long it takes you to get to and from work. So everyone has their own idea of what makes a good commute. My brother visits from Long Island and totally makes fun of me when I complain about a 30-minute bridge lift. But it's all relative, so, you know, all things being relative, if you move from a larger city with massive traffic, Hampton Roads may not be a big deal. You have to figure out what's okay and what's too much for your own peace of mind. Some people don't mind traffic, other people it drives them nuts. So that's a personal sort of priority. If possible, what we would recommend is definitely test your drive from the prospective neighborhood to your work during the work hours when you would be commuting. The interstate system in Hampton Roads is laid out in a circle, meant to provide easy access to each area in Hampton Roads. Again, the tunnel and bridge systems connect the cities, divided by sometimes massive waterways that surround Hampton Roads. So we highly recommend you know your commute before you commit to buying.
I love it. Hey, and parents of school-aged children rarely consider a move without considering the impact on their kids, right? So I know this has been an important thing to us when we've moved. So fortunately, Hampton Roads has some of the best schools in the state. This is another highly personal issue, and every parent has to choose which school system is best for them based on their own criteria. Are you interested in public schools that have a college-bound curriculum? Maybe private schools or a faith-based school is your priority. With so many cities to choose from here, the possibilities for great education are abounding here in Hampton Roads. The internet is a great source to find and research schools, and there's a site called greatschools.org, which a lot of parents look. There's a lot of other sites to choose from as well. So do your research. If you're relocating with the military or your company, perhaps you'll want to ask other people that are living in the area that you might know that have children enrolled in a school here. So word of mouth is also a great way to get informed. Whatever your form of research is, make sure you consider the issue of schools when choosing an area to buy.
So every corner of Hampton Roads kind of has its own vibe. There's a lot of pockets of culture around here. And so when you're trying to decide what the best location is for you and your family, you need to consider what's your vibe. Are you the old town, downtown kind of people who like to wake up, walk to your favorite coffee shop, or on Friday afternoon, go catch a beer at the local beer garden like we used to do in downtown Portsmouth? There's a lot of options, so look for locations with high walkability scores if that's you. Downtown Norfolk and, like I mentioned, downtown Portsmouth are two potential areas to check it out if that describes you. Maybe you're more of a countryside dweller. We've made videos about Isle of Wight and Suffolk where there's just tons of land if you like that country feel. Even pockets of Virginia Beach and Pungo also offer big spreads if that's something that you're looking to do.
York County?
Yes, York County, absolutely. And if you got the budget, even Williamsburg. So are you moving to Hampton Roads because you want to live in a seaside village? Like that kind of stuff reminds me of Hilton Village in Newport News, or maybe places like Ocean View in Norfolk.
Yeah.
There's even spots in Virginia Beach if, again, you have the budget. And then there's just like the oceanfront neighborhoods, which is totally Virginia Beach, although Norfolk and East Beach have been gaining in popularity, and we've seen a ton of appreciation in those areas
Lots
as
of new
well.
construction.
And they are beautiful. That's right, you just sold a home to
one of our friends there.
Jody's friends there. Yeah, so great opportunity and a diverse culture base for whatever your needs are in your home.
Along with your vibe, you need to consider how you and your family live life. Are you an outdoors enthusiast who love to have kayaking, hiking, biking nearby? Or maybe you have a young family and that stage of life where you need playgrounds and pools and a strong community environment. Those may be important to you as well. If you are a amuse park, season pass holder, or a history buff,
Gardens.
That's right. The peninsula is gonna be your jam then, because those places are pretty close to there as well. If you are a person who loves to be surrounded by the arts, consider a neighborhood in Norfolk or Virginia Beach that celebrate the arts. Yes, Ghent, hint, hint. Though it's true you can live anywhere here in Hampton Roads and get wherever you want to be and do, you should consider some of the ways you live your life as a family. It might just help you choose the location where you want to live.
Now that you've considered some of the issues that narrow down the area of Hampton Roads you want to live in, you need to be thinking of what kind of house you're looking to buy, the actual structure and architecture itself. So if you're into restored vintage architecture, Hampton Roads has a lot of historical areas to choose from. Norfolk, Suffolk, and Portsmouth all offer this, as well as certain areas of Isle of Wight. There are certainly tons of farmhouses around here locally. Maybe you're thinking about a condo or a townhouse, or if you're handy, you know, our first house was totally a fixer-upper. I wasn't handy, but we bought a fixer-upper. So if that's you and you want to build some sweat equity, we have tons of spots for those as well. So you need to figure out if you want to check out existing homes or even new construction. We're actually specialists in new construction and custom building. So if that's up your alley, there's many neighborhoods or even infill lots where you could custom build a home that's perfect for you and your family. So the type of home you're interested in will definitely narrow down your list even further. So if you want more specific details, we pride ourselves in being consultants with people, particularly families that are looking to move. We want to consult with you to dial in your very best option that suits your needs as perfectly as we can, given your particular budget. So I'm Jonathan, this is Rachel Beasley. We are That Fit Team, professionals in real estate.
And passionate about people.
Hope to hear from you soon.